Hello and welcome back to Talking Shop, a series where we talk about the latest news and updates on e-commerce and retail.
In this episode, we're going to talk about PayPal's new Buy Now, Pay Later scheme, Instagram's new QR code feature, and the UK's new digital services tax.
Our first story today comes from PayPal, who has launched its own Buy Now, Pay Later scheme in a major challenge to market leaders like Klarna and Afterpay. They've called it Pay It In 4, and it will be freely available to all merchants who accept PayPal as a payments option, which covers a whopping 79% of the top 100 online merchants.
Yeah, so I've actually used kind of Klarna before, and it worked so well. All I had to do when I paid for it the first time, put in my details, and it came out each month. So I actually trust PayPal a lot more as well.
Yeah, I think you're onto something there. PayPal has been long known as one of the top players in the online payment scene, and I would expect them to even maybe overtake Klarna as far as this goes.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, at the moment, I think it is only available in the US, but we are hoping that they will make it available to UK businesses as well in the future.
Yeah, and the fact that you can split it up into 4 monthly payments, it will aid in kind of like making those larger purchases, especially for kind of like smaller retail companies. So I think it will even see a boost in revenue for those, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. Those customers that sell those high value items are really going to benefit from this. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens with that.
Yeah, definitely. Can't wait for it to come to the UK.
Yeah.
Our next story is about Instagram launching a new QR code feature, which lets people open a profile from any camera app. Now, this has opened up many opportunities, especially when mixed with Instagram shopping.
Yeah, I think with the new opportunity for businesses to use Instagram to sell their products right from their feed, this is going to make it even easier to direct their customers to their Instagram page. All they have to do is just open their camera app on any smartphone and scan this new QR code.
Yeah, and it will also help with people kind of like misspelling your brand name, say if they want to search you up on socials later. It'll definitely avoid that scenario, and I do think kind of like being able to maybe even scan it before you go into the shop. You can even have a quick browse if you wanted to before you went in there. So that'll help with obviously social distancing, especially for like if it's kind of like a popular little shop that you've got. People won't have to go in if you haven't got it in stock on the website or anything like that. So I do think that's quite a useful way to use that.
Yeah, and it's really easy to set up as well. You just open up the Instagram app, and then all you really need to do is go into your settings, and it will show you your QR code, and then you can download it and then further put it on any of your your newsletters, any printables that you put in your packaging, which could be a really good opportunity to put something in there that says tag us on social media, and it would be just that easy for them to scan the code and then and tag your products on their feeds.
Definitely a good way of building your social media profiles, and you can engage with obviously customers that are looking to buy from you even in the future. So yeah, I think it's a really good way to kind of direct extra people to your socials.
Yeah, really good feature from Instagram, so looking forward to seeing where it goes with this.
And definitely use it.
Yeah. Back in April, the government announced a new digital services tax, which introduces a 2% tax on all search engines, social media services, and online marketplaces, with revenues above 500 million worldwide or 25 million within the UK. From this, Google announced that from the 1st of November, they will be charging new fees for ads that are served in the UK, Turkey, and Australia, passing that tax on to the small businesses that advertise with them.
Yeah, so HMRC actually released that this is going to bring in £515 million back into the UK economy by taxing these kind of like large businesses. So from the outset, this is kind of like a good scheme, but the way that some businesses have handled it has been a little bit, I wouldn't say great.
Yeah, ultimately it's kind of backfired. So the intention was to sort of pass this tax on to these companies that are based in the US and therefore pay tax in the US. And then to hopefully get some revenue off of them. But what they've done actually in a lot of cases, in the case of Google and also Apple and Amazon, is they pass this tax on to their customers. So instead of these multi-million, billion-pound corporations paying this tax that they very likely could afford to pay, it's actually going to be businesses like yours who are going to be footing the bill for them. But Facebook actually, so far, have not announced that they will be passing the tax on. So hopefully...
So yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate, obviously, with all this Corona and COVID stuff that's just happened for small businesses, to kind of see this come into effect and Google actually pass on this 2%. So we're just hoping that Facebook doesn't follow what Google are doing. It would just be unfortunate to see, really. That's it for this episode's news. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe for more e-commerce news, and we'll see you next time.